Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I am Sherry Nurhidayati binti Muhammad Barsih from Polytechnic Nilai. Today, I would like to present my pilot study on the effectiveness of an interactive teaching and learning module ITLM in enhancing student engagement in Malaysian Tibet education. This study used the platform of Smart IB implemented in a real semester, which include the 52 valid response. And the model achieved the R square equals to 0.731. In simple words, we can understand that the model that being explained have a strong portion of what drives students' engagement. This is the key practical message for the TVET teaching. Why this study? Because TVET learning is increasingly digital, but many learning materials remain static, mostly slide and PDF. From my teaching experience, static materials can be struggle to sustain engagement by week to another week, especially for applied TVET learners. So this pilot study being a very practical idea. If we provide a structured interactive module, student can use it for pre-class preparation, in-class activities and learning, and post-class revision. They can use it at their own time. Most importantly, empirical evidence in Malaysian Tibet business courses is still limited. So this study contribute the real classroom data across from week 1 to week 15. In current practice, students rely on static slides and PDF notes. Interactively is very limited. Revision depends heavily on self-discipline, and it becomes difficult to sustain engagement consistently. But what learners actually need is clearer, need structured weekly learning units, interactive explanation like ebooks, style guidance, and quick self-check quizzes or short video for reinforce the information. So the problem is not that students do not want to learn, but the challenge is many materials are not designed to support the engagement across the whole semester. This study tested 4 objectives. The first one is to measure student perception of Smart IB, which will look in terms of design quality, ease of use, and usefulness. And second is to assess student engagement across 3 dimensions. We look through the behavioral, emotional, and cognitive. And third, to test the relationship between ITLM factors and engagement using the correlation. And lastly, we look through the identification significance, which predict engagement using multiple regression. The outcome focus must be the engagement improvement that matters for the teaching practice. So this is the key outcome that we expect. Next, This study is guided by three main foundation. First one is Technology Acceptance Models by Davis, 1989, where it focused on perceived usefulness and ease of use. Second, we use the Mayer's multimedia learning principles, which highlighting cognitive load and design principles. And third, we use the student engagement theory by Fredericks and colleagues 2004, which involved the behaviorals, emotionals, and cognitive engagement. This combination helps explain not only whether students like the module, but why it support engagement in learning. That's why we need all this theory. Thumb explains acceptance, multimedia explains designs, and engagement explains outcome. This is the conceptual model tested in the pilot study. We examine how design quality, ease of use, and usefulness relate to overall student engagement, which involve behaviorals, emotional, and cognitive. The model was tested using the Pearson correlation and multiple regression in SPSS. So the study is not only descriptive, but it also tested predictive relationship as a predictor's engagement. Methodology, we can say that this pilot study involved 52 valid response in the course DPP 223, which is diploma student who takes subjects introduction to international business. The duration is a full semester where involve week 1 to 14 for the teaching and learnings and week 15 for the revision session. The platform used is Smart IB on the Weebly, where the website is www.smartib.weebly.com. How students use Smart IB is very important. All right. They will use it before the class where they preview the slides, they read the ebook pages, or they watch the short videos. And during the class session, they will be given a guided activities and refer to the explanation. They can access the website during the class. And after the class, they will be doing their own self-check quizzes, their revision and reinforcement from time to time as they have the moment or they have the right time to focus on their study. So the module is integrated into the teaching, not separate from it. Okay, we embed throughout the whole 14th semester, include another 1 week for the revision. So what I want to emphasize on the methodology is it's happened before, during, and after the class routine for the student. This slide shows descriptive analysis. The key takeaways is that all means are above 4.5 on 5-point scale. This indicates strong positive perception, not only on design and acceptance, but also across engagement dimension. In other words, we can say that students consistently reported high agreement that the modules support learning and engagement. In terms of reliability analysis, we can say that the Cronbach alpha values are 0.88 and above. This reflects an excellent internal consistency, meaning that the measurements for each construct is very reliable. With strong reliability, we can be more confident that the correlation and regression results reflects real patterns, not measurement noise. Reliable measures a strong credibility towards this study. For the correlation overview, we can say that we have a very strong positive relationship with the engagement, where we have the R equal to 0.8 for the design quality shows strong association with the engagement. Usefulness also shows R equal to 0.8 and ease of use also shows strong too, where they have the R at 0.75. This means when students perceive the modules as well designed and usefulness, engagement increase strongly. However, correlation alone does not tell us which factors contribute most, so we proceed to the regression. Correlation shows association, regression shows strongest predictors. This is the most important slide where the regression models explain 73.1% of the variance in student engagement with R square equals to 0.731. The result shows that design quality and usefulness are significant predictors when we control for other factors. Ease of use become non-significant. This practical message is very clear. Engagement is mainly driven by learning, value, and instructional design quality, not usability alone. This suggests that many students may also be comfortable using digital tools, but what truly matters is how meaningful and well designed the learning experience is. Value plus design drive the engagement to the students. Based on these findings, the implications are very practical. For lecturers, they can prioritize design clarity and weekly structure. Use short quizzes for quick feedback and blend pre, in, and post class usage. And for the departments, we can create share ITLM templates and provide micro training on interactive design and encourage improvement using learning analytics. And lastly, for the students, Smart IB support easier revision, self-paced reinforcement, and engagement across behavioral, emotional, and cognitive dimensions. So, the conclusion is that a well-designed interactive module can be feasible and scalable approach to enhance engagement in Malaysian Tibet business education classes. Scalable teaching solution for all. Thank you for your attention. I am very happy to answer any question. You may contact me at sherry@polytechnicnilai.edu.my. Assalamualaikum and thank you very much.